So I'm making a test case for testing out parts because I plan on salvaging a bunch of parts from a bunch of computers. And I was originally going to chop this up and use this, but I decided against that, and I'm going to put it in this cardboard box instead. And here that's why the power supply just sort of thrown in here. That's because I actually learned from this Dell Optiplex right here that you can just cover up most of the slots because you have one AGP for AGP, one PCI, and then one ISA. I'm just going to mark out a shape for me to cut out for the power supply. Alright, so we've got a shape to cut out for the power supply. This one's going to be the one that's going to be used in it because it only has one floppy connector, so it can't be used in the big base box. And despite the fact it has this power switch which would fix the faulty conglomerate auto turning on issue, because you can just flip that on and on, it doesn't have the 4-pin CPU power thing. This isn't the conglomerate's motherboard, of course. Now, I would trust this one being turned on because it's rusty and it got chewed all apart and stuff, so we're going to just take the internals out. We'll keep the internals out just in case. So, I decided we're not going to take this one apart. I got it in. It's not at a very good angle, but whatever, that'll hold the power supply in. Now I'm going to put in the actual screw now. Now I've got the actual power supply. I'm going to use this screw. It's not that bad. It screws in nicer. Well, it's time to go do some other stuff with it. Alright, so we're gonna switch hands, but we're gonna cut sort of right here. This is gonna be really difficult to line up. Now I'm gonna do some of this side. It fits, but the cable's getting in the way. That's what I did to make it so that the cables won't get in the way. Sort of cut this up. I cut it a little bit short, but I'd rather cut it short than too long, yeah? So, got a little extra. It was actually that little rubber thing that was getting in the way mostly, but it doesn't matter, because now it won't. Now we're just gonna take the scissors and cut it. And same with over here. I'm not going to even make this into a video. And good job. I cut it weirdly, but it'll be okay. Now, actually put the card into its slot, as you can see. There's a little bit of space between it and the power supply. And most importantly, it fits. But what we're probably going to do is allow you to sort of open this. Put the card in. Box like. Okay, well, let me continue doing other things. I hope that wasn't a portrait. So now we're just gonna take our scissors once again. And just cut it. Very simple with it. Alright, so we're going to continue cutting this down a little bit further, so that we have space for switch. Okay, let me just hold that back. Sorry, I'm just giving that 2 hands, and yeah, that will work. Now you can see, we got this to plug and switch. It can be plugged in down here. This PM2 can fit, and 3 cards can fit in. That includes an ISA card. So, I'm gonna just test this soon. We're gonna test the test bench, I know. But first, I'm gonna cut this piece off now. Well, anyways, I was originally gonna, as I said, make this out of that metal case, but I decided, on the grounds of metal being sharp, we won't really do that. So I just realized we need to have space for these cards to come out before we can test it. So I'm just gonna take these scissors and sort of we need a break. Dollar mentioned earlier, yep, it's coming to save the day. Stick through to the other side. Here we go. We're just gonna cut downwards. I did cut the rest out for those two. Too short. We're gonna pull that back a little bit because I don't want to board. Let's try to. There we go. And pull it down. You can see we cut way too far outwards on that way. And that those cards aren't supported. But that'll be fine because they don't exactly need to be for me to test them. That's the whole point of this. I'm gonna do this one probably off camera. Cut a hole for it. This time actually really well. We've got that. I've also cut the cardboard off of that. And we're going to just quickly do the same for this one. We're not even going to try and cable manage this. I actually just edited the video of me cable managing the big beige box. So, just for some context, it's freezing cold outside. We still got to do something for the fan on the power supply, but other than that, it's pretty much good to go. Everything else is I'll do something for this off camera, as I said. I wasn't liking how it looked with the other screws, so I actually got some real screws. And now we're actually going to cut out a little bit of box here. I got the idea of a box from Jaraga One's videos. Go check him out, he's pretty cool. Yep, he uses boxes for everything. And let's fill them with some boxes. Anyways, yeah. This is insecurely, securely enough. And I will cut out that fan. Let's guess where the fan is. I'm going to take the Sharpie and see the fan is right there. Alright, now the fan is much bigger than that, but if we cut a smaller hole, we can expand the hole. Anyways, I'm going to cut that hole. Or I cut it smaller because, as you can see, I'm not centered. So, I'm going to cut it out this way, and not cut it out that way. You can see most of the fans uncovered, though. I didn't want to uncover all of it because it's already structurally not very structural. And I'm going to put some buttons on the front here, and some lights and indicators, and all sorts of things. Anyways, yeah, it's almost done. We're going to do extraction box. I cut this out, and, what did I get here? Oh, yeah. Screwed the power supply nice and tight. So now we're going to see if this turns on. So we're going to just quickly move those cables all the way. I have 64 megabytes of RAM. Plenty for Windows on the road, pretty sure. Am I putting it in backwards? I am. I'm so stupid. How do I put it in backwards when I can see? No, I can't, but when I can see. I was putting it in backwards. Anyways, let me just get to that. Good slop. The power button needs to plug in underneath the power supply. Oh my. Because the button is broken. Pins don't connect right. I plugged in the soldering iron and I'm just going to turn it on. And let's hope this actually has power. Yep. Smells like it's heated up, and so we're now gonna put our heatsink. Heat wrap, heat shrink, not heatsink. But I stripped the black one, and the white one looks fine to me. I only have one hand to do this with, but I'm holding my phone with the other. Yes. Okie dokie. But the white one I didn't strip because it looked fine. Like I said that already. Anyways, I'm gonna turn the soldering iron. And yeah. Okay, well, I got out the soldering gun because it gets much hotter. And I got out my rosin core solder because it was not... it was just all spiky and gross. And it's not the best job I've ever done. But I also stuck it through the hole on the pins. Anyways, okay, so we're gonna just quickly slide those over. Nope, I should have gotten bigger ones. I'm stupid, but since they're here, we're gonna just shrink them anyways. And they didn't fit over the pins though, sadly. And it kind of looks horrible. But it's gonna have to do. I'm gonna go attach this. Okay, so I've got it in and it clicks well. So we're gonna route some cable all the way to where it says power switch over there. Is that right? Right, that's right. Just add some heat shrinks to it as well. And that didn't work very well. Anyways, we're gonna put power supply back and then test this out. Well, it's now January as of editing this video, and I need to test out the computer. And we're gonna unplug these lights because I can't plug the computer in. Okay, now I just turn that on. Ew, it's red. Anyways, we're gonna flick the power supply on, and we're gonna hit the power button. Okay, the fan and the power supply turned on, and there we go. It works perfectly fine. I don't know why I thought this motherboard didn't work. Keyboard error, yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, and want to see more videos like it, or see the video whenever I start, salvaging parts, be sure to give this video a like, and if you disliked it, you can give it a dislike. If you want to see those videos I talked about, I don't know, more videos like this where I just throw stuff in a box, I might do that later. And videos where I throw stuff into this box to test it, you can subscribe and turn on notifications. And if you don't want to see them, then just don't subscribe and turn on notifications. But yeah, leave a comment if you have any questions or comments or anything. And I'll see you in the next one. This is going to be the first video of 2021. Bye.